Hi guys, I'm Manny. Welcome back to the channel. So I kind of took a little bit of break from just making some videos. A lot of the videos were just coming a little bit too repetitive for me, and I feel like keep making content. And this channel is not sponsored by Amazon, so I don't want to always be doing Amazon videos just because that's what I got going on right now. So I'm at the garage. I have the belly dump disconnected right now because I think I have potential buyers in the next couple of days. I put it up for sale. It's just sitting here. Remember, I paid $1,000 for it, put some used tires, painted it, put some tape and all that stuff for about 4 grand. Title in my name just to see if I could get any hits on anybody who needs a belly dump. That belly dump, if I sell it, it's gonna help me finish off any maintenance and register the other Volvo and probably put me in a better spot. Also have to do a windshield wiper motor on my other Volvo before I leave today. But nothing's changed. I'm still doing Amazon contracts 5 days a week. Consistent work. I actually still got my contracts booked all the way to June. So I monitor YouTube a little bit, and I see a lot of drivers are just going through it right now. Nobody can find work, but I'm not in that predicament because I have my contracts pre-booked ahead of time. Something new that I wanted to show you guys is the truck just came back from the shop. We got new brakes all the way around, new brake chambers. So we got new brake chambers, new slack adjusters, new drums, and new pads all the way around. So that's six brake drums, 6 pads, 6 slack adjusters, and 4 brake chambers, 4 rear brake chambers, and 2 brand new front brake chambers. Now, the mechanics at the shop, they charged me about $1,200. It was out in a day and a half. The slack adjusters, I paid about $144 each. Came out to about $1,000. That was the most priciest thing, was the slack adjusters. I feel like I could have got a better price, maybe with a different brand. And then the brakes, I got them from Fleet Pride. I spent about $1,300 on brakes pads. And then, I took everything back to get the cores. So I had $300 in cores that I did get back for a total of $3,700 that went straight to the Volvo. That was the last biggest expense that I needed for the Volvo. Minus, I got to figure out electrical issues with the lights, and still a little bit air leaks. And I want to get the cab back, the sleeper cab bags changed out on the shocks, as well as just small air leaks that I gotta repair. But the $3,700 I went to this, as far as brand new brakes all the way around, was the last biggest expense before the truck hits the road. So I'm super happy about that. And the brakes on this, I'm gonna have to do the same thing on the Volvo that I daily drive now. So I know what I'm gonna be spending as far as parts and stuff, and what parts to get. But I'm super excited that now I finally got brand new brakes all the way around, and I got new brake chambers, and everything's looking really nice on the truck now. And you see we got new brake chambers and all that stuff. So, and that's for all 6 of them, so front and back. And I saved money, and it went straight to this. So yeah, so that was the new thing that I wanted to share with you guys that I had going on. I'm actually going to be working on the Volvo right now. Before I get out, my windshield wiper motor started acting up on me when it was raining one day, and I knew I had to address that. And I have a couple hours to spare before I hit the road, so I'm going to try to do that right now. And I get a lot of emails, a lot of questions about people possibly relying on Amazon Relay as for work. And I keep telling people, don't rely on Amazon Relay for work, because I know it takes a while to sign up, right? It takes a while, and to start your authority to completely run Amazon, it takes a while for you to even get on with Amazon, and to learn the system and how you're going to run in your area, and that takes a while. So I'm gonna see if I can add some videos onto this for someone in their area. They wanted some information about Amazon Relay in their area. And also, the quote that I got for the brakes for the first time was just $450 just to do drums and pads. And then when I added the slack adjusters and all the brake chambers, it brought up the labor to 1,200 bucks, which I think was fair. Now again, I could have done the brake chambers myself, but I did a whole lot of running around, and on my day off, I just had other things that I had to do, and one day to do 6 brake chambers, I don't have enough time. Like, I only have a couple hours in a day. I got other things I have to do, so I just let it, you know, bit the bullet, and I had the mechanics just do all the brake chambers, as well as even when they were doing it, I had to go back and forth with parts that were, some of the parts were incorrect or they gave the wrong part, so I had to spend time doing that on my day off as well. So even if I would have installed the 6 brake chambers, I was still gonna have to possibly spend running around for correct parts or whatever the case may be. So, well guys, wasted about a good hour and a half. The window motor that I got is the incorrect size. Is actually smaller than the one that was already there. I even drilled some holes, 3 holes closer to mount up, and it mounted up. But even the plug was working incorrectly. So I'm gonna just use the part number off of this, order it online, and try to get it in a couple days. The motor wasn't working, so in the meantime, I cleaned up the windshield and I sprayed a whole lot of Rain-X, and I'm gonna do that every day until I get the window motor in, because going to Houston, you just get these spot showers sometimes when you're driving. So hopefully the Rain-X will last. I'm gonna do that every day until I get the a new motor in. I'm gonna have to return this old one off of Amazon. Before I post out this video, I'm gonna just show you the receipt here. This is the mechanic shop that I went to get my truck repaired, and this is down the street from my garage, so it's very local to me. You see, the total was $12.50. They added $50 for oil and grease, and then we have the receipts from Fleet Pride here. So you see, I got the, let's see if I can. Got the drums here. Got 4 of those for $94 for a total of $379. And then the 2 front ones were a special size, so each one was $169 each. And then 2 of the front brake chambers I had to return, which is on a different receipt, to get the welded clevis version. And then the shoe kit, so I got the part number for the shoe, so I know I'm going to use the same shoe for the next Volvo. They were $62 a piece, and I got 4 of those for $247 total. But in all for that was $1375. And then you see, I got the core back, and I got $242 in cores that I got back. And then that brake chamber the 2 front brake chambers, I took it back, and I got the correct ones. It was a welded clevis version, and I had to pay an additional $48 after that. And then the slack adjusters. So the slack adjusters were $144 a piece. So I got 2 front ones and 2 rear ones, and then I got the welded clevis. I got a bag of those because the brake chambers needed a different type of bracket, so that's what that is. 4 of those for $27 for that. Total came out to $1,074. I'm gonna have to do some research on the slack adjusters, because I feel like I could have got them for 80 or 90 bucks a piece, and I feel like they just gave me the brand Meritor or something, and I think there was another brand that was 80 bucks. So the next time I do slack adjusters, I'm gonna pay attention to the brand, because if it's a different brand that's cheaper, I'm trying to save some money. So let's see here. And then the parts that I got from the dealer were 4 brake chambers because they were 37 bucks a piece, and I got the front shoes at the dealership because they had the exact VIN number and size. So that total came out to $387. And there was about 100 bucks in cores that I got back. Yeah, so I got $100 in cores, and that, you know, like I said, the total and everything came out to 3,700 after I did all the math. But that's just what I want to share with you guys is, you know, that Volvo is closer to being on the road now than ever. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the next time. Peace.